Ever wondered why some businesses thrive while others struggle? One key factor often lies in capital budgeting. This financial tool is a linchpin in business decision-making, guiding companies towards viable long-term investments. It's like a compass, pointing firms in the direction of growth and sustainability. By assessing potential returns against capital costs, it helps businesses distinguish profitable ventures from costly missteps. Now that we understand its importance, let's delve into the different techniques of capital budgeting. First up, we have the net present value method, often abbreviated as NPV. This ingenious technique is all about calculating the difference between the present value of cash inflows and outflows. It's not just about the money you're making and spending, but when you're making and spending it. See, NPV takes into account the time value of money, the idea that money available now is worth more than the same amount in the future. Simply put, if the NPV is positive, the project could be a good investment. Next in line is the internal rate of return, or IRR. Picture it as the interest rate that balances the scales, making the net present value of all cash flows from a particular project equal to zero. It's a handy compass used to estimate the profitability of potential investments. By comparing the IRR to other rates, we can judge if an investment is worth its salt. In essence, the higher the IRR, the more desirable the project. Last but not least, we have the payback period method. This is a straightforward technique where you calculate the time it will take for an investment to generate enough cash inflows to recover the initial cost. Imagine you're planting a seed and you're waiting for it to bear fruit. The payback period is essentially the time it takes for that seed to start bearing fruit, or in financial terms, the time it takes to break even. Remember, a shorter payback period is usually more favorable. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about capital budgeting techniques. We started with net present value, or NPV, a technique that uses the concept of the time value of money to convert future cash flows to their present value. It's a powerful tool for businesses to assess the profitability of an investment today. Then we moved on to the internal rate of return, commonly known as IRR. This is the discount rate that makes the NPV of all cash flows equal to zero. It's a great way to compare and rank projects based on their returns. Lastly, we discussed the payback period, a simple and straightforward method that tells a business how long it will take to recoup its initial investment. It's a quick way to gauge the risk associated with a project. These techniques are crucial in helping businesses make informed investment decisions, guiding them towards profitable ventures. That's a wrap on capital budgeting techniques. Remember, the right technique can be the difference between success and struggle in business.